There's a new warning out today from the FDA over the heart drug Plavix. The FDA says combining Plavix with some popular antacid drugs, including Prilosec, may make Plavix less effective, blocking, in fact, an enzyme allowing it to work. But patients who take both drugs are asked to call their doctors before they stop taking any medication. Democrats say any Senate health reform bill will likely include insurance that helps the disabled and elderly stay in their homes. Senate Leader Harry Reid expected to announce this voluntary program as early as tomorrow. The late Senator Ted Kennedy was a major supporter of that plank.
A new report tonight suggests women wait longer to get their first mammogram. The report from the U.S. Preventative Services Task Force says women don't need mammograms until they turn 50. And that is causing concern among patients and doctors. Doctors at the Ingham Breast Cancer Center say that women should still be checked at the age of 40, and not doing so is a huge risk.
It would be devastating for that patient population if they weren't screened until they were 50.
Dr. David Rawson says he thinks this report is less about health and more about politics aimed at reducing health care costs.
There is concern tonight that blood transfusions could be contributing to the spread of the H1N1 virus. Normally, blood banks would not let somebody donate blood if they were sick or even seemed to be sick. Well, now the H1N1 has screeners attempting to be even more cautious. Blood is typically not screened for seasonal flu or H1N1. That because it's simply difficult to detect the virus in blood. So, could an infected transfusion actually spread the illness?
It's very difficult to say that someone got the flu via transfusion or whether they got it as part of the normal progression of the flu through the population.
However, screeners are asking people who get sick shortly after donating to call their blood bank to ensure their donated blood will not be used.
Well, Fred's here now. Michigan State taking on Gonzaga tonight at the
What a
Brass.
game.
A nail biter, huh?
It
ran so long, I don't know if we're going to hear.
Now, the latest health news and information. This is a 6 News Healthcast.
The Secretary of U.S. Health and Human Services says the federal policy on who should receive screenings for breast cancer has not changed, despite the new report by a government panel. The Secretary also says the panel does not set federal policy, and women should keep doing what they've been doing for years to prevent and diagnose breast cancer. However, with that release of that report, some local doctors say it's causing some confusion among their patients. Many are worried they'll no longer have access to breast cancer screenings. But under Michigan law, women who have health insurance are entitled to a yearly mammogram after the age of 40. Many doctors say they will encourage their patients to continue with breast self-exams.
I feel it is important that they continue to do their self-breast exam and notify their physician of any changes. It's, to me, seems like telling a patient not to look for suspicious moles. It's just something we should be conscientious of and continue to do.
Doctors say the earlier breast cancer is detected, the more treatable it is.
Well, November is Premature Birth Awareness Month, and Michigan not scoring very well in the latest report by the March of Dimes. Michigan getting an overall grade of D, showing just a slight improvement from 2008. The number of babies born prematurely fell 0.1% to 8.7% this year. The highest score was given to the tiny state of Vermont. That state brought in from the March of Dimes a grade of B.
Here it is.
Yep. What grade is Fred?
Always with a grade of A plus in my book, actually.
Let's see what he's got first, and then we'll grade. We'll grade after sports.
Sure, you always do anyway.
He always does, that's right. Can I steal your pen? Translation.
Did they score an A tonight, Joe Lewis?
No.
Oh.
We'll have Red Wing highlights.
Did they fail?
We'll see.
The refs.
Lots of hoops, too. Tom Izzo just gushing over the performance of his two captains, namely his senior co-captain, playing over injury. Gushing with Tom up next in sports.